High Point 6-6 on the season. Michigan State 10-2, 2-0 in the Big Ten. Our officials today: Lewis Garrison, Rob Kuhneman, and Brooks Wells. 3 minutes in, and no made field goals for either team. Wright, you would think, would be the guy to get it going for High Point. Instead, he finds House, whose three-pointer is good from the top of the key.
And this is what Jaden House does. He shoots at 42% from the three-point line.
Hauser fighting for position against the smaller Zach Austin. He's with it now. On the baseline drive, Hauser lays in the first two for Michigan State. Brown.
Nice pass.
To Marble.
He tricked you?
He tricked me, yeah. And now a takeaway. This is what Michigan State wants to do: defend, rebound, and run. Gabe Brown got it for three. Good to be with you from inside the Breslin Center. First ever meeting between High Point and Michigan State. And there's a bucket for Alex Holt. A.J. Hogard, backup point guard, on as well, as Michigan State tries to work in some of its bench depth. Malik Hall on the second try. A.J. Hogard running the controls right now with Walker on the bench. He misses the teardrop, gets his own rebound, and a much more difficult look that time, but it falls.
Hogard is so strong. You put yourself in a position to get more minutes on the floor, and Hogard's done that.
Holt. Couple of bounces on the rim as Marble got turned around and lost his man.
Oh, you got to give him the ball right there. You got a mismatch inside.
With Jaden Akins matched up with Rob Peterson right now. Runner in the lane goes down for Williams.
Easy paint scores right there. Defending from the inside out. Tom Izzo said to us, we did not defend one-on-one dribble penetration well against Oakland. We've got to be able to do that tonight.
Julius Marble salvages that possession. Pick and roll not there. It stays outside with under 10 to shoot. Childress, an NBA range three, and he hits it on the road. Well, it is great to see Tyson Walker back on the floor. He twisted an ankle earlier, and Marble with an easy two-hand flush baseline. What a feed from Hall. Williams' high dribble taken away by the CAA Defensive Player of the Year last year, Tyson Walker, but Malik Hall couldn't reel it in. Alex Holt off to Austin with the jam over Sissoko.
For Michigan State, and on the other end, what a finish by Austin! If you're Walker, you have to see that in transition. If there's a defender down there, you can't put your big in that position.
Malik Hall for three. Good. Holt sets the screen. Right with the crossover, blocked by the much taller A.J. Hogard. On the run out, House closes and blocks the layup.
Great defensive play by Hogard, but what even better by Jaden House. Not able to finish ball games at the free throw line, and that has to be a concern if you're Toby Smith.
Hauser with a physical move inside for the 6'9" forward. Michigan State by 7. Akins fell down for Michigan State. Back up now. Into the corner, House for three. Good for High Point, and the lead down to 4. And shooting 42% from beyond the arc this season. Great take by Tyson Walker, left it short, and Marble, as he's done earlier in this first half, with the cleanup bucket.
Marble's going to be one of those guys that benefits from Bingham being off the floor right now. He's going to get more minutes, more opportunity. He's been great in the offensive glass.
Another team who wears purple and white. Austin for three. It's good, and it's a one-point game.
You got one pass away and a wide-open look.
Hauser answers from deep for Michigan State.
Each game continues to get more efficient, more confident.
That was Hauser's first three-pointer of the game. He had some close-range shots fall earlier, and then on the blow-by for Jaden House. Childress open for three. Steph, you saw it coming from a mile away.
I mean, that back screen, it forces help, and you can't give that guy that much space. That was really good offensive execution. Easy opportunities there, but on-ball pressure. Hands are down, flat-footed, not active, not engaged.
Gabe Brown with the block and the three-point try from the wing. 33-30 Michigan State. And High Point has played Power 6 teams close before. Holt gets it to go after a great shot fake. House pulls up from deep and hits the three-pointer to give High Point the lead. Final minute of the first half. Coaches want him to shoot more. He underhands to Malik Hall. Hauser open for three. That's his second of the game and a great start to the second half for Michigan State. Redshirt senior for Michigan State versus the High Point freshman. Alex Holt with the dump off to John Michael Wright. And High Point has its first bucket of the second half. Hauser, after Austin cheated a little bit into the passing lane. For three, Hauser got it back and drilled it, his third triple of the game.
Typical of Tom Izzo teams, right? Typically there are one or two players that you can go to. Now it's such a balanced roster. Any night somebody can step up and be that go-to scorer.
What was your pace? How would you describe
it? Slow.
Holt drops it in for High Point. Yeah, what about deliberate? You think that's a better word?
Deliberate could be a word for it.
With the answer, Malik Hall.
You know, Tom Izzo talked about some of the early turnover woes in the season. Tyson Walker knew to the pace and speed that he was playing with as Holt gets a flush right there.
Gorgeous pass.
He's just really skilled. He's really skilled. He's got great instincts and IQ, makes the right play.
Right play made defensively there for Michigan State. Walker keeps it alive for the Spartans. Place would have been buzzing a little bit. John Michael Wright, tough shot, and Wright getting his offensive game going in the second half. He's up to 8 points. Zach Austin, the freshman, good on a late closeout, and High Point leads in the second half again.
They are not afraid of the moment. They are not afraid of the environment. You know, they're a very solid team.
Hogard bobbled the handle and was able to lay it in. Crashes in, finds Hauser. Drives Austin. Brown for three. It's good.
And again, who makes the play? The shot clock winds down. One of the best defensive players in the Big Ten as a freshman.
High Point with an offensive rebound, and Childress with his third three-pointer of the game. This guy has been an impact off the bench for Tubby Smith and High Point.
Yeah, I don't think we can emphasize enough the defensive, implications of not having Max Christie and Marcus Bingham on the floor.
Brown lays it in over Peterson. That's an answer for Michigan State, and Brown has 13. Hook pass, Austin.
You got to get back.
Childress has had the hot hand, and he's got his fourth three-pointer of the game to tie us up at 56. Little zone action here defensively for High Point as Walker's three-pointer is good. That's exactly what Michigan State is urging Tyson Walker to do. Tough shot in the lane, a brick. Rebound to Walker for Michigan State. Numbers for the Spartans. Brown trails, pulls, and hits from three. Wright bullies Hogard to the cup. Brown again for three. Another one.
I love that play call. And now run an action for him to get the read in the three.
Crowd crescendos inside the Breslin Center, and Zach Austin says, have a seat. Had the best offseason and summer of his Michigan State career going into this season, and Malik Hall with his eyebrows at the rim.
Hit it, yep.
Brown, that's his sweet spot, and he's got his third three-pointer of the half, 22 on the afternoon. Michigan State played its last game inside Little Caesars Arena, the home of the Detroit Pistons. I'm not sure how House got that one to fall, but he did. Kept alive by House for High Point. Taken away by Hogard. Numbers for the Spartans. Hall! Windmill jam! House drives after the pump. Off to Austin, who gets the reverse to fall.
I stepped up in big moments.
He's got 15 points for High Point against Tom Izzo's Michigan State Spartans. A.J. Hogard is now in double figures.
His decision-making, his ability to find the hot hand.
In the corner, Akins for three. He's got it. At halftime, didn't exactly go away either. It took Michigan State inside of 8 minutes in the second half to really pull away, and Jaden House gets another bucket to give him 18. Playing in just its second game in 18 days, Michigan State with a win out of the holiday break and a hug between two coaches with nearly 1,300 combined wins.